Hello there guys, it's mUdQuAza here, the Ubers champion, and this battle is against CaptChickenWing0. So he leads off with a Mewtwo and I lead off with my Tyranitar, and I know I can take any hit from that thing because I'm a fucking monster and I can take even Kyogre's water spouts, unless he has like Focus Punch or something. So he Aura Spheres and it brings me down to a little less than half, a little more than half actually, and I Thunder Wave just to slow it down. But if he had a Lumberry it would have been fucked, but he's probably sashed. So I crunch him because I know it'll probably kill him, and I think I get minimum damage here, and it almost dies, but then he gets paralyzed. So that's the first bit of hacks for him there, and he dies with a Sandstorm, which is good for me. I'm off to an early lead. So he goes off out to his Daemon, and he Focus Blasts, and it misses, so that's the second bit of hacks for him, and I'm able to Thunder Wave that thing as well. So here I'm just going to Stone Edge because it's my most powerful attack against that thing, and you know, since he's gotten so much hacks, I kind of wanted, you know, a miss would have balanced it out, sort of. But I get a crit, I'm like, doh! And I'm already up 6-4. So he goes out to Scizor, and I'm going to go out to Valkyrie because I'm predicting a superpower or a U-turn, but figures out he just wants to get rid of that stupid Tyranitar because, you know, it was hacking the shit out of his fucking ass, I mean, his team. So then he goes out to Kyogre because he knew my thing had Hidden Power Fire. I'm like, oh my god, next time I'm going to put Hidden Power Electric. So I'm like, lol, 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 lol. And it does absolutely nothing to it. So it's like a baby cum. Well, babies don't have cum. So I see the leftovers, and I'm figuring it's probably a max defense Calm Minder with Rest and Sleep Talk and Surf as its Monotype attack. So he Calm Minds while I Outrage. I know that thing is lesser defense to special defense, and it's probably going to start Calm Minding up. And that Outrage does barely half. It looks like it's a 2-hit KO. But he goes out his Dialga, which, I don't know why. He should have gone out to his Scizor and pursued me. Yeah, but that Outrage does the same amount of damage as it did to Kyogre, approximately. And he gets some lefties gain, and I'm stuck in Outrage, get the 3-turn Outrage, I Outrage again, and let's see if it kills. It goes down and down and down, and it does kill. Yes! So that was min-max damage, kind of, you know. Yeah. So then he goes back out to Scizor. He should have done that in the first place, to be honest. And I'm just going to switch out because I didn't want to risk Pursuit or a U-turn. And, you know, didn't really matter at this point. So that Pursuit will kill me off. And I go out to my Hippowdon because I want the sand on my side. Because this is a Sandstorm team in Ubers. Because, you know, the amount of Kyogres and Groudons and Ubers that I see are constantly annoying me. So I just needed another Sandstormer, and Hippowdon, you know, is the only viable option. Unless I wanted to use Hippopotas to look cool in Ubers when I use NFEs. So, you know, when I lose, I'm like, lol, you used Ubers and use NFEs, that gives me a disadvantage, lol, I win. Yeah. So, that's why I have Hippowdon, and I Toxic his switch to Kyogre, which would have been good, but he does have Rest, which I kind of expected, to be honest. And I'm fearing the Sleep Talk here, and I know that Dialga can't do much to that thing, so I'm going to go out to Reptar's fodder, get the sand on my side, which is exactly what I need to try to set up on this thing. And he sleep talks, gets a Calm Mind, doesn't really matter for me. Because all I want is, I need the sand on my side. That's all I want right now. So I don't care if Tyranitar dies, but he gets a Sleep Talk and gets another Calm Mind. So he has a +2 special defense, +2 special attack. And I'm going to Stone Edge, and that does a laughable amount of damage. I mean really, look at that. That does, I don't know, that does like a fourth of damage. Considering without the Sandstorm, it would have done like a third. Well, I mean, whatever. I suck at math, except not really. So he wakes up, surfs me, and that's exactly what I wanted. I get the sand. Sand is raging. So Tom is out there going, rage! Because PC1-1 wanted to merge with Nuke, so like, lol. So I got to my OU, because apparently Garchomp doesn't work in Ubers. So I have the sand up, which is good for me, great for Kyogre. Kyogre's just playing in the Afghan desert here, getting out his snipers, trying to snipe, but being okay, whatever. You know, this is Pokemon. So I'm subbing up because I want that Surf to miss, and I know it has 80% chance, and I get the miss on the second try. So that is awesome for me because I can get up at Swords Dance for free, and maybe he'll miss. You never know. So I get a free Swords Dance up, and I'm not going to sub up here, even though I could to get my Salic boost, but I don't want to risk his Surf hitting me. Because I know he has his Scizor, and I know Bullet Punch from Choice Banded Scizor is around 3 to 4 hit KO, so I can risk it, and I'm probably going to live it at this amount of HP. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake, kill that thing off, +2, and I'm at approximately half. one more than half actually. So he goes out to Scizor, his last ditch effort, bullet punches, and I'm 100% sure I can live this with enough HP. So I get to 8, activate my Salak Berry, and surprisingly this Earthquake one-hit KOs the Scizor. I really was not expecting that, because, you know, Scizor is decently bulky, and I only had +2, and it's not even super effective, but that just shows how much of an absolute fucking monster Garchomp is, even in Ubers. So he goes to Rayquaza, I'm like, why didn't you do that before? You have priority, don't you? But he's like, nah, Dragon Denter. So I'm like, yes, and I Dragon Claw, because Dragon Claw is what cool people do, so they don't get stuck on Outrage. And down goes Rayquaza. 3-poke Chomp Sweep, took down half of his team. And look, my Chomp took down half of his team, my Tyranitar took down 1/3 of his team. And look at that. You don't even need shit like Kyogre or Groudon or Arceus. Maybe you do need Arceus, because Arceus is hella broken, to beat an Ubers team. That shows be original, guys. See, make up your own Tyranitar set to work in Ubers. It does work, even with the amount of hacks. I'm sorry there, buddy. So yeah, final score 4-0 to me, and great game. It was fun sweeping with Garchomp for once. I do it on Shoddy, and I'm kind of rambling on now. So subscribe to my channel. Be sure to do that. Check out the Federation channel. You guys are probably already subscribed, but do that anyway. And I'll see all you guys later. Happy holidays for those guys who have vacation. See ya!